Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Muhammad Yusuf, and you're now watching TVS News at 5. Let us begin with our top story. Another mass shooting has taken place in the USA, this time killing 6 people and severely injuring 36 others on the day the country celebrated its liberation from colonial powers. In the city of Highland Park, Illinois, a man climbed on top of a roof and fired a high-powered rifle towards a July 4th parade. Police have arrested the suspect, a 22-year-old man identified as Robert E. Crimo III, a local from the area.
Our investigators have been working tirelessly on this active shooter investigation. Through law enforcement partnerships and community information and leads, a person of interest has been identified. His name is Robert Bobby E. Crimo, C-R-I-M-O III. He is 22 years of age. He is believed to be driving a 2010 silver Honda Fit vehicle, license plate, Illinois, D. David M. Mary 80653. We have numerous federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies working on apprehending this person of interest. We continue to receive tips from the public and law enforcement partners, and we are following up on every one of them. Individuals who have information to share with the police are urged to contact 1-800-CALL-FBI. Thank you.
The shooting caused many toddlers to flee with their parents, turning a display of patriotism into a scene of panic and mayhem. Police have yet to establish a motive for the shooting, and Crimo apparently is a self-proclaimed rapper who used the name Awake the Rapper. This is the latest in a series of mass shootings in America. Previously, a mass shooting claimed the lives of 10 people at a supermarket in Buffalo on May 14th, followed by the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas, that killed 19 school children and 2 teachers. To date, a total of 309 mass shootings have been recorded in the U.S. A manhunt is underway for the shooter near the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, resulting in 2 police officers being shot in Philadelphia due to a security incident during a fireworks show as the country celebrated its Independence Day. The shooting came only hours after 6 people were killed in a mass shooting in Highland Park during the July 4th parade. Footages posted on social media showed people from the parade fleeing in terror, and crowds were asked to gather in front of the Free Library of Philadelphia. Authorities also called to the public to proceed to any nearby police station if they are trying to locate anyone who may have been separated during the incident. Now, U.S. President Joe Biden cautioned on Monday, July 4th, that liberty is under assault in a 4th of July speech at the White House that highlighted gun safety and unity over division. Biden touted a gun safety bill he signed into law last month, but said that more work would be needed. He made a reference to a Chicago suburb shooting that took place earlier in the day that killed at least 6 people.
Before I left for Europe, I signed a law, the first real gun safety law in 30 years. And things will get better still, but not without more hard work together. You all heard what happened. You all heard what happened today. But each day we're reminded there's nothing guaranteed about our democracy. Nothing guaranteed about our way of life. We have to fight for it, defend it, and earn it by voting.
Without citing it specifically, Biden seemed to acknowledge the Supreme Court's recent decision to strike down Roe v. Wade, which protected women's rights to get abortions, while also noting challenges Americans face economically. Biden urged unity despite the divisions in the country.
I know many Americans look around today and see a divided country and are deeply worried about that fact. I understand, but I believe we're more united than we are divided. Even more, I believe it's a choice we make, and I believe it's within our power to choose unity.
Now, a man dies after the four-wheel drive vehicle he was driving lost control and overturned in a single vehicle accident at kilometer 8 Jalan Simpangu, Batunia around 8:30 p.m. on Monday. The deceased, identified as 25-year-old Jerry Ismail Abdullah, was pronounced dead at scene.
Setibanya kami di lokasi pada jam 8.53 malam, didapati sebuah kenderaan pacuan empat roda yang dipandu mangsa dipercayai telah hilang kawalan dan berada dalam keadaan terbalik di tengah jalan. Size up yang dijalankan mendapati mangsa masih tersepit di tempat duduk dan tidak sadarkan diri. Pihak kami kemudian berjaya mengeluarkan mangsa menggunakan peralatan khas.
A rescue team was rushed to the scene from Batunia Fire and Rescue Department Bomba after receiving the distress call. The body was then handed over to the police for further action. Meanwhile, Miri District Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Alexan Nagachabu confirmed the incident and said that the case is now being investigated under Section 41 in Bracket 1 of the Road Transport Act 1987.
Hi,
Welcome back. Now, women make up half the total population in the world, and women also plays an important role as decision makers in any government. Now, the 13th Associated Country Women of the World, or ACCW, Area Conference for Southeast Asia and the Far East was officiated today, and the event was graced by Her Majesty, the Queen Sri Paduka Baginda Raja Permaisuri Agong Tunku Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria. Theme Diversity is Our Strength. The conference gathers 202 delegates from both members and non-member societies, including international delegates from Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, the Philippines, and Singapore. In his special message, Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said, women in Sarawak are talented in helping to accomplish Sarawak's development goals.
Women NGOs are very talented and agile in helping to accomplish Sarawak's development goals. You can reach the most vulnerable or disaffected people in our community and find innovative solutions to tackle problems. This conference, I believe, is an invaluable platform in this.
Meanwhile, ACWW Southeast Asia and the Far East President Nurjana Harzali said, among others, that the conference serves as networking and exchange of ideas with women from within and outside the country.
FWI-ACWW conference highlighted significantly that women, irrespective of their localities or countries, could in fact assist each other in the field of education, environment, technology, societal advancement, and leadership.
The three-day conference is also attended by the patron of Sarawak Federation of Women Institutes, Toh Puan Datuk Patinggi Ragat Kurdi Taib, Premier of Sarawak's wife, Datuk Amma Jumaani Tuanku Bujang, and State Women, Early Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development Minister, Datuk Sri Fatimah Abdullah. The Sarawak government, through its GLC Sarawak Economic Development Corporation SEDC, will be developing a master plan for the hydrogen industry in the state. Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunopeng said SEDC was given the responsibility to conduct comprehensive research on the hydrogen industry as it has been seen to have the potential to flourish the state's economy.
Sarawak is very fortunate. We can produce hydrogen because we got a lot of water. Pecahkan air, crack the water molecule, you produce hydrogen and oxygen. And we got for them, they can be a source of producing this environmentally friendly energy. Then I have requested SEDC to play its role to make use of this hydrogen.
He said this in his speech while attending SEDC's 50th anniversary celebration at a hotel in Kuching on Monday. Meanwhile, SEDC Chairman Tan Sri Dato' Amar Dr. Abdul Aziz Hussein said related research is underway, and the construction of a facility for the production of hydrogen energy will begin next year after the research on it is completed. However, he acknowledged that there were some setbacks that were identified during the investigation.
Of course, the challenges is, of course, first, of course, on the price or the cost of production of hydrogen, because they would like to buy hydrogen at very low cost or to produce hydrogen at low cost. While, of course, the price of hydrogen depends very much on the price of power or electricity. So this is something we need to have a balance. Because the second most important factor in hydrogen production is the transport of hydrogen. How do you transport hydrogen from here back to Korea or Japan, for that matter? And so they have to look at what is the best method of transport.
Wrapping up news at 5. Rescue operations on the Italian glacier landslide have successfully found another victim who has succumbed to death. The death toll now stands at 7, while 13 more are still missing. The number of survivors of the incident has also increased from 8 to 10, who were rushed to the hospital as they were found in a serious condition. The number is still expected to rise after part of the 3,300-meter mountain collapsed on Sunday, June 3rd. Helicopters and dogs are being utilized to increase the likeliness of finding victims of the avalanche, which authorities say could include hikers and local residents. Authorities said the collapse was caused by an early summer heatwave in Italy, where temperatures had increased to 10 degrees Celsius. See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally, just a click away by heading on to our website at www.tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. That's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. Don't forget to join Lorenzo Isaac tonight for TVS Nightline at 11:30 p.m. Once again, I'm Mohammed Yusuf. Thank you for watching and have a good day.